Good morning, everyone. It's been a long while that I didn't do this recording. Here we go. Open up US Swiss franc, CAD Swiss franc on my radar, and I want to put the line in and everything to see where I'm in the universe. I will have to check CAD Swiss franc. Let's open it up. Monthly. Let's do it. Make it bigger. Check the line is still there. It is not moving because it's Monday. Last week the line has been shifted to somewhere that I need to update. Here we go. Weekly check. Make it even. Just want to pinpoint on this Bollinger Band so I don't have to come and open the chart up when I'm at the lower time frame. Blue line is the weekly. Let's move it back in. It's good to update because things can change even though it's 1 month line. Okay, we're done with the major monthly, weekly. So now we're dealing with this daily. The daily last week here it moved down a little bit so far. That's CAD versus Swiss franc. Move a little bit down. This is okay, they are in the right place. So let's go down to 4 hours. 4 hours. This is just one round tip. Look, move back, pull back. Still in the range, but anyway, we'll come back to deal with this later. But seeing the computer is slow. Okay, here it comes. Green line, check. Last month is square in sideways, and the latest line, not the latest line, but last week Friday. Line. Alright, this got it. It's only moved a little bit thing here. I don't need to put it there yet. So far 4 hours. It was square here, range coming up. Can I see it smaller? Okay. So CAD Swiss franc a come from this line. That's monthly. The lower target that they want to go is the monthly sell. So far they are up here. Not yet. It's a good spot right in the middle of the daily. The daily is, I said I need to put daily because I don't see this. Just a moment. Okay, daily. Okay, I got a line in. Just want to check. This is the daily. This is the lowest of the monthly where they need to visit. They fight at if this is the daily, they are inside the territory of the weekly. Underneath where is the monthly midline, it's here, still far away from the monthly to go back up to that center line of the Bollinger Band. So far we are in weekly territory in the section of lower section of the mid band line, mid Bollinger Band line. Divergence look like it's coming divergent, it's going back up, but back up to what? To my seller who are very strong, really to push back any price that reach back up to the 50% of the weekly. If this is the weekly, dominate the daily. The daily itself trying to weave their way down with two leg, one leg. They're trying to put what? One leg, the second leg. Anyway, they cannot manage to get through this range thing in the daily. Daily is here, top line, bottom line, middle line, top line, bottom line, middle line. They move a little bit down, but they're still not able to go back up, just a pull back, trying to see if there is enough buyer to push the price above this super trend down, run down here, this dot line, and break through this month that they're beginning with squeeze. They fight here on the sideways, want to see who gonna make the bridge over one side. This daily is in the middle. The buyer, according to the divergence, this down, this up, so this want to go up, and how far, because break out from this area is not easy, but they manage just a little bit. They pull back in. I don't expect it to pull back so deep to take the test again. This is the test one. They don't get this price is a good price. They want to get a better price above this price. Test 2, they get it, but the buyer very strong according to the divergence. So they're trying to push up. Once they come up, it is the 50% from this range. Breakout show the intention of they want to go down, and then they go back up 50% to give a discount price. If this seller who's strong want to dominate, want to push it down, they got their price. They take a lead a bit, and the second one follow. So it's 2 times in a row they cannot get breakthrough above this line of the daily, that they will continue to be sideways market inside of this range. Okay, that's how I read on this daily, and we will go down to the 4 hours next. After this record is done, just take a little bit, but to look at here is not yet seem to be ready. Need the longer side because it's not over 80% or 20%. The top side reached to 80%, but not above, and they're ready to go smashing down again. Let's see at 4 hours what's the detail on here. Okay, let's go to 4 hours. 4 hours loading. Look at this nonsense. It's very close. Many fight from this line. This is the buyer first try. Second try, no higher, high pull back more than what they made, and try again second time, struggling, push back. This is what we see in the daily. 2-time test. First set of the test one, even leaping to long time sideways, like not even bridge, but then there's some bridge, and then the seller pushed them back in. I have to check the line update. So I got okay, this one right on, already checked, just to see. This is above the daily, so the chance that they're going up more, otherwise they have to go down. But the downside market is very strong. Look from here, this line can't read any volume. We have to go down to daily to read this, what's going on. So far we know that it's money spot on the daily, issue in the middle. Who's gonna take the lead? That's what we're gonna check in the lower time frame. So everything lies in. Double check on the divergence. On the higher time frame, the daily said this is doing opposite. That means the prices move lower than this, but the indicator is moved lower than this guy, but the price, do they move lower than this guy? No, it's up. So it's possible that they need a distance to go up, but the distance to go up to midline is very close. It's already gone. The chance need to go in here. So that's not clear. We'll go to down to 1 hour. Right now the London Open 1 hour 19 minutes so far. So anyway, it's analysis time to analysis before we take an action. Is there any divergence? Yes, this is the divergence. If this is the price down so much on the indicator, it is not down so much like the price. So the price trying to say, are we going down, fooling people, trap them here. Look at the volume, and the volume size from here, they break with buyer coming, and suddenly volume gone. The volume is gone, and so they're moving down because this daily won't let them. They respect the daily. The daily push them back with the high volume. So high volume at the end, very close to the line of midline of the 4 hours, they're able to penetrate through the midline. Volume loss because this is the end of the market. Day close. The Asian push further. The volume not so bad compared to Asian, where it's the Asian not so bad compared to the sleeping market. Asian pushing further down to reach to the climax of the daily midline. Many people say it's 50% from here down, why not to buy? So they grab the price. Somebody taking profit if they can get in here. Okay, waiting to reach back to the midline of the green 4 hours, and that is from here to here is 20-30%. They like the price. They keep pushing because there are more momentum still left over. They push the price down to this midline of the daily. The daily need to take action. They try a little bit, come again, bridge. They try a little bit, not able to penetrate through the midline Bollinger Band. Smashing down again by the seller, more discount. Do you like it or not? Down, and that's how far. The volume every time they're pushing down is very high. Down, going up a little bit, down. Now, what you see here, the volume of the buyer instead coming back, challenging this guy, and now they stay above this guy, but not this guy. So many challenging, but wrap it up. This is first leg, second leg struggling down. Channel, back up. This is the 1 hour chart, and this is last week, and this week start the midnight at the Asian is here, and now London 1 hour and 23 minutes here. That's 1 hour. Let's check my line if they are okay. Stop loss trick, some stop loss. I get stop loss, and we'll check that later, see what happened. History, not this account, so some other account. Not to worry. Stop loss hit. Okay, let's put it back into the candle. So now symbolizing, I can see all the candle. I already know that that cat is supposed to be very strong today according to the AI information weekly, but they are very low, so they have to make a distance back up to here for the weekly to be interesting to sell. So my sell didn't work, stop loss hit. That's because I try to sell when it's very low, overextension. So just look at the candle. The green are more likely present, trying to bridge above this, and right at the daily midline. Now opening hours, 1 hour, that shows that they're coming. This is 4 hours. They're trying to go back to this center line, to looking for the seller if they want to give more discount. So far it's not really good chart to read because it's so messy. Only this guarantee that the price must going down. Where are they now? Respond with the big green candle, and the news is coming. It's coming 1 hour something. No news today. Let's check the news. So I have make some already plot in my PA. This is for today. GBP modified. Look from the beginning of the day I start. There is no new, not that much, but trade balance euro 11 o'clock is about soon. 14 opening London housing start. That's Canadian, and euro and Canadian on the news today. Foreign security purchase for Canadian. So So not so much news. But anyway, the strongest pair for the daily is Swiss franc. The weakest pair is CAD, Canadian. The neutral is sideways, Japanese yen. And I've been talking to the AIs, and it says Swiss franc. Okay, I'm looking for Swiss franc, and my losing last week is Swiss franc, USD Swiss franc, because AI said the Swiss franc is strong, and I sell, but the trade is not ready yet. The buyers need to show up. There's no buyer. There's only seller. So look at this. US Swiss franc short. That's what I did last week, and now it's telling me to short US Swiss franc again. So it's the CAD Swiss franc. But anyway, this is Swiss franc opening market London, and how it looks. Where is the US Swiss franc and Euro Swiss franc? US Swiss franc this is 1 hour chart. US Swiss franc is the lowest, the weakest. That means it's dropped now. US Swiss franc. Where is this one? US Swiss franc is in the middle, but still sell on the US. And here, where is US Swiss franc? US Swiss franc is very low. Perhaps that's the opening market. And Swiss franc, the green line, still in the middle. But anyway, this is the cockpit on just Swiss franc. I didn't have time to go through every targeting pair, just Swiss franc, mainly for the check in the morning, this morning check. So let's go to the chart. So that is CAD Swiss franc. Very boring that it's not ready yet. And let's put it synchronizingly, make it smaller. So I have 1 hour. What is this? All this should be 4 hours. So I put it back to 4 hours. CAD Swiss franc is stayed back to the midline. Okay, this one GBP Swiss franc. Let's look at all these GBP Swiss franc, Euro Swiss franc. Where are they in the universe? I need to put line on this one. This one seems like I did it upper from the weekly upper part. Euro Swiss franc they be able to stay above weekly midline, and the daily reached. Okay, I'm rushing to New Zealand Swiss franc to check, because what was that is my stop loss is hit. I put stop loss here trying to sell New Zealand, but once it fill, sell limit fill, I think I must have fill somewhere here, order to sell, and then when it's reached back here, my stop loss about here, triggered. I lost some. Okay, but for a whole entire chart across the board, this is 4 hours. group of 4 hours. Switch from not yet coming back. Look at synchronously. Okay, if this is the action now, is here once before. First of all, the markets belong to the seller in a higher time frame. In a lower time frame, they're trying to move the price back, the buyer coming back or not. So this is the price action the first time. You don't see so much of the leg 1, leg 2, pull back, test 1, test 2, sideways market, test 2, a shift to push the price back down. This is New Zealand switch from that. And that's where my sell limit order trigger at the opening market. London opening 1 hour 51 minutes from now. It's about that. That's my sell limit fill. A moment after the fill limit, the stop loss fill. That which means the price moving back up very quick and strong. And today is Monday, not so many news, nothing yet to support that the seller is coming back. Only the buyer been pushing down a whole way through for many period of time. Switch from very strong. So let's go to check this once again, 4 hours, and I want to check with the line. Okay, let's open it bigger, but here we go. The lines in monthly. See what I mean? This is leg 1. Keep squeezing down to this line, squeezing until there's recently 2 leg down, this one and this one. And let's make it smaller to see even that they don't go more. Okay, this is what you get from monthly. Put the midline Bollinger Band. Are they in? They're in. Yeah, they are. See, make it to live. Check Bollinger Band. Okay, supposed to move it down a little bit. Okay, let's check. Okay, it's almost close my record, so you can see here I need to move. Okay, I move after put the line back in to check. I found that the weekly, monthly price moving down a little bit. Anyway, now they are in place. I put it back in and put the candles stick on and make it smaller. This is the weekly, every line intact, and then let's go. What I see is very low, as it's supposed to go back up a little bit, pull back at the blue line, mid of the weekly. The blue line, how far on the daily the blue line is here. They still fight at this range, more or less, bottom of the weekly. They need to come back here. But this one is very, very strong with volume all the way down here. Big volume, price pushed down. They're able to maintain two touch, one touch, two touch under 36 MA. That where the turn is in the mid 50 price, 50% pull back. They live on that. Test one, test two, get the price, push it down. No resistance, no fight pain. The buyers try with 2 candles, 2 days, reach back to this 50% and test to dominant, able to bridge to make a new level, a jab to test the water. That's how far they want to get a better price than this price for the seller. That's their job. Pull back, okay, reasonable. Pull back 50%, 80% with this week. Seller not do anything yet, because of course test happening, create sideways market. 36 MA bridge, but dash of evil, pull back underneath, hang on the 80% of the Bollinger of the MACD, fight holding the 36 MA, all squeezing, all the MA lining up, very narrow, create the narrow, ready to spring out. That's the result. This 50%, 60% line is being respect. Sellers step back in. This is my daily. Show that. Midline of the daily is the checkpoint where they want to go further. To make sure they bridge above, below the daily. Bridge below the last month on, yes, daily. New Zealand switch from daily. Sideways, still here. Not go anywhere. Hang on the 36 MA again. That's how far the meet between last week is. Just let's make bigger. That's last week candles. Friday, doji, indecision on the 80%, cringing, narrowing, on the 36 MA, 56 MA, 100 MA, 200 MA. The target, the 200, 100, 56, 36, that's the range. If this is test, if this guy being challenged, good enough for the buyer to buy, that's a discount. If this 100%, it would be 70 or 80%. The buyer like this price, step back in, first try, smashing down with two big red candles. This is daily, staggering up, 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 up. Where is the seller? They're not interested at this price, so a little bit, give me 56 MA then. They touch 56 MA, the test first time, respond with few candles. So not direct through, but some hiccup there, some response from the buyer. And today, since the Asian Open, this green candle reached to the point where it was last week, green. That means 4 hours. In the 4 hours they reached the midline of the Bollinger Band. 4 hour Bollinger Band. I can see it from here. They're trying to go fight to get to the top, at least minimum here. The daily, yes, last week, which is actually, it should be here. Today they make it recently. I trying to update my line, okay? They squeeze even tighter, ready to explode anytime soon. But today there is not good news, not so many news, but one news is very, very look. It's gonna be something impact. Let's see. Okay, this is blow up bigger. I'm at 4 hours now. That midline of the 4 hours that we just see earlier before. So this is the midline. That's Friday last week. They are not ready yet to go down. And I put my price here, sell limit. And I get smashing down. And stop loss fill, because I ordered to sell somewhere around here with sell limit. Stop loss got hit. The buyer keep buying while the seller will give discount when somebody want to buy. The prices can be here. They could interest at this price. Do I interesting at this price? Why I put stop limit there? That's last week, because I can see this seller coming strong. Let's go down to 1 hour. Let's make it smaller. So it is smaller now. So New Zealand range, very bottom of the weekly, they're not yet able to come down here. This is supposed to be low, V formation, first leg of the lower low, lower high. Need another lower low here, but where is the other lower low? Instead, going up, challenge this line. No news yet. And the news supposed to be support or put the gas into the fire to make the trade run. Will it run? Control. Okay. Just start going with recording. How do I pause? Show. If I say Control 12, F12, Shift. Okay, let's go back in. The news announced 9 minutes ago. I missed it, so let's go back to check the news. Okay, let's today update the news. So the 11 o'clock news: trade balance euro US euro 16.5 billion to 7 billion. So euro is negative. Okay, the next news is at New York opening. So now we see the euro is bad news. So let's go back to the chart. Okay, here we go. Euro is bad news, and I'm at New Zealand Swiss from 1 hour. I get eat up at this. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happened. Euro bad news. Euro switch from. Let's look at it. 4 hours. Let's put this back into synchronize 4 hours. Look at that. Going up. GBP. Put it back 4 hours so I don't get confused. All in 4 hours except Bitcoin. Let's put Bitcoin also. Look at that. That's dropped this Asian market. Bitcoin drop. Oh. And now what happened? Oh, where am I? Put Bitcoin to 4 hours. Okay, this guy needs to be respond at the 4 hours. Come very strong, not yet even pull back or test anything. That's Bitcoin. But go back to New Zealand and everything. Aussie is sister pair. They're also going up, and where they are going up, they are going up to the center of the Bollinger Band line. They are at them now. Will they go through this mid Bollinger Band line? Which one is already through? Euro is already stay above the 36 MA. This one is not above 36 MA. It's still under the 36 MA. It's above Euro Swiss franc and GBP Swiss franc, but above is with the red candle at news. Euro Swiss franc get red candle, but they stay above 36 MA. Let's go look at it and open it up small enough to see sideways market, this line and this line where we are now. If my line of the 4 hour is the right, I have to update. You see, this need to be with the line. Okay, bottom line. I get 3 lines in. That's Euro battening negative at the hours. Let's go for 1 hours. How bad new negative effect to this movement, this big candle, is that responsible for the news or not? Let's make it bigger. Hard to see. Okay, a little bit bigger. Let's say this 14 minutes ago. What? Not 14 minutes. This is what? 1 hour candles. These candles just start, and the time left just start 5 minutes. This is 44 minutes left on this candle. So 15 minutes about they start. So this one 15 minutes ago, right on 15 minutes ago. This one start already 15 minutes ago. So this is the news. The news candles, which come with the announce of the news that we just checked before. If euro is supposed to be a bad negative news, it must going down. And the candle, next candle before it is very strong. And that was in Asian market. This candle close somewhere. Don't show me the time, but anyway, they stay up 36 MA, maintain this ground or not, go down to 15 minutes. In the 15 minutes, this line I need to put 1 hour or 4 hours, a bit longer, but anyway, we are here. $15 minutes. This is the new Euro news. Start around here. Negative news for trade balance. That's 15 minutes. Nothing happening. But the volume is money market die out last week. New York. Nothing happening. But price moved very much according to the volume. Asian opened this today. Asian open volume, a little bit more than market close, but last week Friday, that's the volume that bring the price up that big. And the volume this morning, Asian, almost matching, coming London open. So far volume is coming with here strong volume selling euro on Asian market. On London, just open this candle, negative news, euro switch from 15 minutes, 5 minutes, more detail, Asian, trying to look at this candle, what time it is. That's opening hours, 1:35, somewhere around there. Sideways market until right 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Something happening before the London open at this candle. And this is the okay. Where am I now? I'm at euro switch from. We will see to make it smaller, and that's 5 minutes. Too small, but just want to see the line where they go in 1 hour. Okay, make it bigger. Daily, weekly, just want to see where I'm in the universe. So underneath, so there's still fight at the midline of the weekly. This weekly need to show the direction. Right now is showing no direction. I would like the price to come up here in the midline of the monthly. Yeah, this one. Anyway, let's go down to where I was. 1 hour, and this is the daily. Okay, if this 100%, this is 50% discount price, but the discount price come very strong at the time of the day. Euro bad news. Euro bad news at the time of the London opening 2.5 hours ago. Okay, where's the 50% line on the daily? 50% on the daily to give 50% pullback. Test 1, test. They don't get the test 2 price above this line yet. At least here, I would say. Alright, this is the line. I would say take a risk at 50% of the 50%, this section, the lower and the upper of the fight. If it can come 50%, I would leave it there. I would like to to see how much lot size that I would. One lot, no, change to 0.1 lot, mini lot. Here, if it come here, I will get it to sell. I don't have time to watch. My stop loss will be just above this price. My take profit will be somewhere here. If they hit, I will come back and look at it, adjust accordingly. Because the first touch, if they don't hit my stop loss, they will pull back to breathe and they will lift me here, take profit. But by the time I will come and look before it take profit, even have a chance. But if it take profit, it will take profit. Okay. Because the euro news is negative, I put the price up there at the daily. I don't see my price. Where is it? Okay, here. I take profit here. No, that's not that one. Here, I order to. If it come here, it will fill me in the sell limit. Pull back a little bit. That's my price to loss. Okay, I have many to do. This week I have to go back to my last week, which is I didn't update. So now, anyway, let's go back to a whole sequence. 1 hour. 4 hours chart. All this 4 hour sequence. Okay. If the price is not ready yet today with whatsoever, the news not coming support to make it down, instead they will move up to the price where I think they want to reach to the midline of the weekly, which is above here, the blue line, not the weekly, the monthly. Here, midline of the monthly. This is blue line top. This is the mid thick line of blue. So my price supposed to be here at the best, but I'm not patient enough. I squeeze. Here will do. Okay. Anyway, I have to show you what I had done last week quickly before this thing is close to 10 minutes. So this is what I did day after day. I didn't have time to update to YouTube, but I've had doing my homework all along, and yesterday, all of this, it need to be upload to YouTube and go back to read and why this and that. I lost to the 18, 15 like this. So all of this analysis without recording, I didn't have time to record anything. This is last week. At least I win something. Come back to it later. I win something, but a whole picture I lost. And this trying to catch up, trying to understand the market. Holiday, last Friday, holiday. Many things happen. New Zealand is good. Swiss franc is good. But why my US Swiss franc did not work? CAD Swiss franc did not work. The price still moving up instead of sell in my direction. Nothing. US Swiss franc drop. 15 minutes drop. But I didn't get it. Okay, I sell when they're supposed to sell green, but on my major some of my position. What was this? Switch from, okay, 1 hour. Okay, that show switch from is strong. Five minutes. This is